Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, before calling upon the next speaker, I would like to remind you we will now be moving to the whips. When the two whips have spoken, then we will be opening the floor to the House while the jury is making its deliberation. So there will be microphones circulating, and if you wish to ask a question to either of the two teams or to make a statement here, they are more than welcome to do that at the end of the next two speeches. So ladies and gentlemen, it is now a great pleasure to call upon the government whip, the final speaker from Paris 2, Mr. Carlo Von Hanstein.
Dear Chairman, wonderful bell girl, stellar bell boy, Your Excellency, Madame la Secrétaire Générale, Directrice du Service des Affaires Internationales, wise members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, wow, that was a fun debate. And you know, in front of all those beautiful people, distinguished guests, and your own parents, it was very probable that one person, at least one speaker, would fiddle with his papers, would drop some papers, would maybe burst into tears, would hyperventilate, or would just run away. Usain Bolt, sort of, catch me if you can. But none of them did, and the reason why none of them did is because nobody panicked. Everybody kept calm, everybody was cool, and everybody carried on. And this is exactly what we, the proposition, have presented tonight. Julien has said, carrying on and keeping calm means adapting. It means finding a solution. It means whatever life throws at you, you catch it, you throw it back, and you deal with it. Go ahead.
What do you make of the difference between the word and the word or?
It's a good question, and for me as a lawyer, I should know the difference. The difference is between and or, they are alternatives, or you use both of them as a cumulation. And in and, there's a cumulation, so it is always keep calm and carry on. So I would like to first address the points of the proposition and then go into the points of the opposition. We heard, Pierre said, keeping calm and carrying on will lead to self-control. It will lead to reaching your full potential. We heard that in a group, on a group level, it is necessary in order to be rational, to have a good team, to have leadership. That's what Rita told you. I know, most of you probably heard carrots and bushes, but that was the argument. And then Charlotte was talking about terrorism and financial crisis. And I'm telling you, it is not fear, it is not passion that will lead the way. Fools rush in, and we say, mind over matters.
On a point of information, sir.
Go ahead.
How do you motivate teams if not by passion?
That is absolutely correct. You have to use passion in order to motivate teams. And that is a point that really confused me in your reasoning. Keeping calm and carrying on is always the first step. It is always the first step to build a strategy, to find out what we need, to find out what a solution would look like, and then you need passion. That's what we are advocating. We are saying, keep calm and carry on, to find a solution, to deal with the problem, to adapt, to continue to progress. That is civilization. And then we need passion. And if this is not passion, I don't know. We have seen so much passion on both sides. Both sides kept calm and carried on during the preparation, and now there's passion. So I think we can connect those both points.
Point of information,
No,
sir.
thank you. And then I would really like to come to a very important point. There was a point of clash on the interpretation of the motion. The opposition said immobility, passiveness, always going in the same direction. We said, and we looked up dictionaries like the Collins Dictionary and the Oxford Dictionary, carrying on means to engage, to do, to adapt. And
Point of
obviously,
information,
no, obviously, that is a different interpretation. How can we reconcile those definitions? And I believe that we can reconcile it if we have a look at what civilization is like. Civilization, throughout all the centuries, always meant we want to progress. We want to adapt to the new challenge that we see. So if we say carrying on, then it means that we do what we always did, and that is adapting, finding solutions to the old problems, to the new problems. So I say, even if we don't agree on this massive
Point of
point, the
information, sir.
interpretation, we can find a common denominator. We see keeping calm and carrying on means using your brain, using reason to find solutions to the problems there are and to adapt. So I would like to address a few other points. I was really confused when I heard Laura's speech. She was talking about keeping calm and carrying on. Sometimes you only keep calm, sometimes you carry on, sometimes you do both, sometimes you none of the two. That was a bit confusing. And then that is my job to show some confusions. But ladies and gentlemen, if you need any further proof of how important it is to keep calm and carry on, then I would say, let's talk about the people that are standing and sitting in the last rows. They are far, far away. They hear us, but they see us less than you people in the front rows. And they have kept calm. They have cheered with us. Great. But on the other hand, they have also booed against us. We have kept calm and carried on, and they have always kept calm and carried on. And I want to tell you, they will benefit, because once the champagne bottles pop up, they will be the first in the row. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me come to my closing point. Let us not look back with anger, nor forward with fear, but today in calmness. When you're calm and carry on, you are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. Thank you very much.